Salam, boys. Today I will teach you why you can't control yourself.
Alright. Let's talk about addiction, yeah? Everyone loves addiction. Addiction to what? Addiction to food. More specifically, like sweets, like sugary stuff, yeah? Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a story. So, 2 years ago, or just before this, even like a year ago, half a year ago, pretty recently actually. You know what I used to do? Yeah, I had this one meta freaking strategy. Yeah, so I like chocolate. Yeah, because I was broke and I didn't have money to buy chocolate. I would go to the shop, and if you don't live in the UK, you might not know where this is, but the little unbranded like 50p chocolate bars, like or for like cooking or something like that. I think they're for cooking now. Like even the £1 massive ones. Like this is just straight milk chocolate. Just straight milk chocolate. And it's just a bar of it, like this big, like this kind of big. I would just eat that, like all of it. I would just eat all of it. I mean, it's not a surprise like eating that way isn't surprising once you look at how I looked my appearance. Yeah, I was fat, I was flabby, and you know, just big in general. Now, the thing is with these kinds of addictions, yeah, they're symptoms of a bigger problem. Usually, people who kind of like don't like themselves usually binge eat to kind of get them out of depression, or they might not eat because they might have a eating disorder or something like that. It's all eating disorders, yeah. But the thing is, some people they binge eat until they feel sick, or they vomit. Some people they just don't eat until it's unhealthy. Some people just freaking eat everything in sight and just do that like every single day. I mean, it's obviously binge eating as well, but it's very sad because because this means the person that does this, yeah, just can't control themselves. Like that's just a sad reality. Like imagine not being in control of yourself. Like, and that's kind of like a mental thing. Like, oh, you're in control of what you eat, or like, but it often stems from a lack of control in other parts of the life. I mean, if you can't control something outside of you, then obviously you're not going to be able to control what like you are, your actions. Now it's really sad nowadays because everything's made just so you can freaking consume it. All the content's just made is kind of like this candy floss culture where it's kind of empty on the inside, where it feels kind of extravagant on the outside, but it's materialless. Like there's no substance to it. That's made to appeal you. You just consume that mindlessly. Like I was actually watching with my brother, like the YouTube Shorts, which is the worst thing to ever happen to YouTube. It was just like this, that on TikTok where you get the oh yeah, I mean I don't have TikTok, but when I did have it for a short period of time, like the mothers packing their children's lunch or whatever. It was just that, but it was just like sweets. Like it was just like French fries would do the freaking jelly, whatever man, whatever these people eat. Yeah, I mean it's fine, but why would you watch that? I don't, I don't get it. I mean obviously for little children, but I don't think everyone who's watching that is a little child. So, I mean obviously there's a big demographic of little freaking infants and little toddlers and that. It's just substanceless content. There's nothing meaningful about it, but people just consume it because it's just something to consume. The same thing goes for food, yeah. They'll have these proper sick branding, yeah, or yeah, this is so delicious. You got the advertising, you got the celebrities in the advertising. You know what I mean? You got the freaking massive orchestral freaking sounds in the adverts just to sell you this freaking chocolate that's gonna give you diabetes. Why? Well, obviously it's about money. They're selling you. You're selling your health by giving these people money so they can have a negative impact on your health, you're basically selling your health, which is a bit of a dumb thing to do, isn't it? Now let's get very specific. Say there's one piece of chocolate or one specific chocolate bar. Like for me, it was like Lindor or something like that. You know, the long bars that taste very nice, but you know, like the little balls as well, chocolate balls or whatever. But yeah, chocolate balls. Alright, so you got the chocolate bar, yeah. Go and buy the chocolate and bring it home and don't eat it. Just put it somewhere where you can see it at all times. I'm on a desk right now, but I don't really put it on my desk. Like, it's over here. If you can see it. There it is. It's freaking some wafer chocolate thingies that I used to like. I think that's been there for months now. I've never touched it. It's never been opened. It's been there so long that the pins that I've pinned it on the wall with are coming off. This is the point you need to get to. You need to be able to see the thing you want every single day and say no. Over and over again say no. Because once you say yes, you're forfeiting your self-control. Yeah. Once you say yes. You're saying, oh, I can't control myself. I'm a little spurg. I can't. I'm a slave to my own desires. What? Come on, man. To link this to Islam, yeah. It's well known, or it's just known, that the Prophet, peace be upon him, never mixed two foods together in his life. And you're over here with your freaking ketchup and your freaking chili sauce or whatever and dip this and that thing and, okay, give me that as well. What? Come on, bro. The Prophet's stomach never went past his chest. Ever. And you're here with your freaking massive freaking pot belly, bro. What? Alright, last practical tip, yeah. Just get your chocolate, put it on your desk, or freaking stamp it to the freaking wall like I did. And eventually stop being a slave to your own desires, yeah. That's it, boys. Safe. Lafis.